Hey guys, hey, I'm trying to post more longer videos. I've had an issue because where I normally do my readings, um, well, my furnace, it's not my furnace, it's my mom's furnace because I live in my mom's basement right now. It's like a little apartment down here. Can't complain. She's very kind for letting me stay here because my whole life got shit on. But that's okay. We're rebuilding, right, as a collective. I'm sorry for the lights. They're not blinking here, but they're blinking on the camera. So anyways, I'm in where my cats hang out, and because my dog is just, he's like so controlling. He doesn't want to hurt them, but like, cats don't like being told what to do. We all know that, right? So it's like, he wants them to like do what he tells them to do, and it's just very stressful for them. So I just like, I cut the little apartment in half. So the cats stay in the back half, the dogs stay in the front half. And yeah. So anyways, my point is a cat might jump on the table, and then my other cat, he randomly cries. He's older, and he acts like he's never been fed or pet or loved or had a drink in his whole life. I promise you, he's fine. Starting out, we have the Ace of Cups. That's a great card to start with on the new year. So we could be dealing with water energy, but I'll pull a couple cards to see what sign that we're dealing with in particular, okay? Ace of Cups, so I like that. You might be able to hear the heat. I apologize. It sounds like a broken helicopter or something, but it's much louder in the other room. And if I don't record because the heat's on, I'm not going to ever get a longer video. The Star. Okay, so I'm going to say that we're dealing with an Aquarius, but this actually could be a healer. You don't actually have to be an Aquarius. With a heart like that and the star energy, you know, you're taking your heart and you're pouring it out to heal people here. That's what I see. It's almost like the same goblet, right? That your heart, in this one, you know, is one of the goblets that, well, I guess there's not goblets in this one, but in other cards, they're, you know, they're pouring out the cups, right? So that's what it reminds me of, is that you use your cup, your heart, to heal people. Your energy, your love, your words. That's beautiful. But we'll see if you're actually an Aquarius or just in your star energy here. I have King of Wands, so we could be dealing with a fire sign. So you have fire. Well, the star is actually air sign, but it's the water bearer. So that's like 3 elements right there. So we'll put this here. I'm not sure. So you could be a King of Wands, star energy, a fiery healer. And we have the 8 of Swords. And the Hangman in reverse. Okay, so this isn't you. This is somebody trying to put magic on you, this King of Wands. This must be an Aries, and they're trying to, in other cards, the 8 of Swords is like, or is this Wands? This is the 8 of Wands. I'm so sorry. I don't have my glasses, so I'm always doing this. But, so it's the 8 of Wands. What they're wanting to do is they're kind of sending you energy here, this King of Wands, and others probably, to get you to kind of be confused about where you're going and walk off the cliff like these people are, right? But you need to be like this bird and be like, no, actually, I can like fly. So I don't need to like get caught up in this drama. So yes, they are trying to get you caught up and get you in the wrong, energy here, right? Get you in the wrong, so you're seeing things wrong. So you're like all the way spinned around, okay? Yes. So just stay calm. Remember what you know is true. Don't let yourself get led astray by anybody's words, manipulations, gaslighting, lies, okay? And the Moon. So yeah, moon magic. They're attempting to hide it from you, but it's not hidden. And I always think it's silly when you use the moon, because it's like the moon gets its light from the sun. So you're really just fucking with the sun. And I just don't see how that's going to work out for you, right? Messing with the sun. So yeah, then we have the Magician. definitely what I said. They are definitely doing moon magic on you. I feel like it's still in the upright because it's like the magic's working, just not on you, right? So it's almost like there could be like a bubble of protection, you know, divine, energetic, all of that that you put on yourself. And so it's like, yeah, they're doing the magic and it's working on them, not you, right? It's working on them, not you. But they also like hid they hid a lot from you, right? Because you thought they were your friends. You thought they cared. You thought they loved you, cared about you. They did not. They were trying to use you this whole time because you had this really good loving star energy. And they could have just thought you were a fool, right? For that. Because if you're nice and you love people and you heal people, it's like people forget that it's actually a choice, right? It's actually a choice to be kind. It's not some kind of inbuilt thing. I mean, unless like, I mean, I know some people are born like psychopaths, all that, but I'm excluding all of that. It's a choice. Every second of every day, you have a choice on how you're going to act. It doesn't make you stupid. It actually makes you more strong and more intelligent to be able to care about people and look past their differences and all that. What they miss is if it was so easy and naive and stupid to be nice, like, why doesn't everybody do it? Because the actual reality is that there's a lot to overcome. There's a lot of ego to ignore. There's a lot of things that go into healing, being kind, and choosing to be compassionate, right? We got the Hermit in reverse. You could be like kind of locked up lately. Not locked up, but like, you know, sticking to yourself, right? People could even be teasing you about this, like, oh, you're not going out, you're not doing anything. But I think you're protecting your energy and waiting for the new to come in and not wasting your time with yeah, you're not wasting your time. You're the Empress right here showing up also. So you are manifesting, you're calling it in, you're calling in a new beginning with the Ace of Wands here, just like I said. So it's like you're not messing with the old. You're leaving that alone. You're only focusing on the new and the future and your own happiness and your drive and what makes you happy. But it is shaking people up, you doing what you want and going for something new. It's like a tower to everybody else. Wheel of Fortune. So yes, things are changing. What once was on top will be on the bottom. What was on the bottom will be on the top. I think there's a Bible verse that goes like that. Who is last shall be first, and who is first shall be last. That type of thing. There's something that goes along with thinking that you're untouchable, that you can do whatever you want, that you can treat people however you want, that you can control people's destiny and reality and their energy and make them do things and all of that kind of stuff and take what they have and steal from them and slander them and lie to them and all this and isolate them and even try to unalive them in some cases. That people think that they can do that is extremely, 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 I would say, not very intelligent because they're not evaluating the risk properly. It's, I mean, just all kinds of things. It's just silly. Who would think that you could do all this stuff to somebody and then get away with it? So anyways, yeah. 9 of Pentacles though, so you're in some really good energy. Again, manifesting energy. You're all about it. But you're like working with the universe because you know that you have good karma. So because you have good karma, you know that what you put your mind to, you can manifest even through all this negative crap. Because when you have good karma and the universe is working for you and you know how to manifest and you are holding that dear in your mind and your heart and your soul and your energy, it's going to come. Nobody can stop it. Of course, these are not about me, by the way. 3 of Wands. So it's like there's a dam here, right? So you're going to start a new beginning because you've dammed up all this negative stuff here. Yeah. You've pushed that negative energy back. held it back from yourself. You've not allowed yourself to get like vengeful. You're just pretty much letting the universe do its thing because you know how it works. I know karma's real because, you know, I used to have a temper. I'm Irish. And I just was kind of a jerk. I had a temper. And yeah, so I've had to, I mean, there were moments in my life where I was like absolutely 100% sure that I was dealing with karma, right? Sometimes people will say the exact same thing you said to them or do the exact same thing, and you just know, you're like, damn, I deserve this. This is exactly what I did. So, you know, I welcome karma, to be honest with you, because I want to learn my lessons. I want to move on. I want to elevate. I want to be a better person, and I want to have good energy and all this kind of stuff, right? Regardless if there's somebody up in the sky watching us to see if we're doing good or not. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it doesn't necessarily need to come into play, right? Of course, there is always somebody watching. Karma, God, angels, ancestors, the earth, whatever is always watching. But that's not why you be good, right? For fear of punishment from God, that's not why you be good. But anyways, you want back in there? Here. Messing up all my cards, but that's okay. I love you. Now we have the Queen of Wands. So look at that. The King of Wands has one lion. You have two. You're pretty magical as well, but you don't go around making spells. But I think this is just a clear illustration of just like how and why this energy just bounced off you, because you're twice as powerful as them. All of them. You alone are more powerful than this whole group of people trying to do shit to you. Yep. Seven of Pentacles. Look at, you've achieved a lot. You've worked hard in your life and you've achieved something. You do have something to show for yourself. You should be proud. Even if they did take it away. Queen of Cups, Eight of Cups, Four of Swords. So yes, someone that was supposed to love you. You're protecting what you have right now at night. You're vigilant no matter what. Day, night, it doesn't matter. You're protecting yourself. You're protecting your dreams. You're protecting your energy. You're protecting your house. You're protecting your love. You're protecting your heart. And I don't know. And other cards, like I have a tarot deck. It's called Deals. Anyways, it's got skulls on it. And it's using a bed. And then, but this is a lot like the regular tarot card. Just reminds me, I mean, this is like a mausoleum. So it's like rest in peace, right? Yeah, it's peace, but look at this. This is somebody resting in motherfucking peace. So I don't know if this means somebody or it's just their magic or just what they're trying to do is going to be rested in peace. And that'll bring you peace because all this is going to be over. Death card though. But again, this could just mean transformation. This could mean an end to magic. This could be an end to these processes. This could be an end to all of that. The only way I could see it being actual mort, unaliving, is if that's what they tried to do to you. And if they tried to do it over and over again, it's like, oh, the energy comes back. However, I don't see it actually like if you know, like, I don't know. So anyways, but the energy does have to go somewhere. So Ace of Swords, that's the truth. So, look, I don't think the tarot cards just tell people that they're gonna, so this is not about actual death. This is about, you know, maybe they're going to change. Maybe they're going to have an ego death. Maybe they're going to see the error of their ways. I don't know. That's just going to be their issue. You have good things coming across the board. You went through your, you went through this on your own. You already did that. So, and you transformed into this new energy, this new person that you are, this healer, right? You wouldn't be able to heal if you didn't go through this type of energy, transformation energy, right? So they're going to go through this too, this transformation energy, and hopefully it changes them for the better. I mean, it's just part of the process, right? Yeah, and it's coming with the Chariot. It's like this is like the manifestation card. It's kind of like the Wheel of Fortune card in a sense too. It's like stuff is coming. So what you put out is coming back to you. What did you put out? What did you continuously put out? Because here it comes for you. It's coming. And it's like, that's just how it is. It's just how it is. It's how it is. It's how it is. So for anybody to so learn some lessons, man. Don't mess with people, okay? Because it just doesn't work out. It really doesn't.